YouTube. I barely been posting on YouTube lately because I just don't have the motivation. But I really do appreciate for those people that do support me since day one and all up until today and maybe in the future. And lately, I just been trying to find some motivation in life, and I'm still moving out because here in Florida, it's still too expensive, and I might move to like I'm not sure where, anywhere that's cheaper, because the price has been going up, and I can't really do nothing about it, and I'm like in a very tight spot. But today I kind of want to talk about some things today, and this drawing, not really a drawing, it's more like a script, like a cracking the code type of thing. And every time I look at this, it's like a reminder of like the understanding of our own senses, like within our equilibrium. And I'm not sure if y'all know the pineal gland, which the ancient Egyptians used to talk about, and it's all about like the senses that stick into like the middle part of your brain and the center of the brain, whereas like all your senses are connected. And I was looking into it, and that's the reason why we are what we are. It's also part of the brain parts, because every other animal, I think they also have pineal glands, maybe not, but it's like the sense of like feeling, touch, smell, taste, understanding, sight, smell, all of that stuff you learned in like kindergarten. But here I have like a script, and it's like the religion, the understanding, and the knowing of like what it is. And what it says here is like, as above, so is sins. And then I also put all the way over here, chakras, so is below. So it's like, as above, so is, and so is below. I basically got that from Uncharted, if y'all play the games. And there was a part of the puzzle where it was like, as above, so is below. Like, as above, so is below. So it's like every time you look up, you're looking down, and every time you're looking down, you're looking up. And then I also put the parts of like the seven sins, like how it's above, but it's also below. And then the chakras, which is also above and also below, which is like both of them are connected, and each separate chakra is connected to every other sin. And if you go above, like if you pass the other chakras, you basically pass all the other sins. And you know how wrath, pride, greed, sloth, lust, envy, and gluttony, it's like if you guys overcome that, it's like you overcome the chakras, which means you mastered the chakras. Uh, if you want, you can search up what the chakras mean, because all of them actually have meaning, but I kind of forgot what they mean. But they are very connected to the seven deadly sins. And then in the middle of it, I'll put over here, too blind to see. The then open your eyes. Oh no, wait. Okay, let me say that again. Too blind to see. Then open your ears and feel the truth, for your answer lies below your nose and above your lungs, between equilibrium of the mind. And the whole point of this is like, if you're too blind to see, then open your ears and feel the truth, which is like, you don't have to see in order to see the truth. And then the other part is, it lies within your nose. which like everything you need is actually within your nose, or I mean within your lungs, because believe it or not, all you need to do to live is to breathe. Like literally breathing exercise. Like whenever you feel greed, whenever you feel the other seven deadly sins, or jealousy or whatever, all you gotta do is breathe, just like the chakras. And then, excuse me because my brain is so fuzzy, I just woke up. But yeah, I really wanted to make this video because I've been thinking about it. And so basically the next part is between equilibrium and the mind. So basically what that is, like what I said earlier in the beginning of the video, where it's like the pineal gland that is within our brain, like the middle part of or the center of the brain is like where all our feelings come from. It's also connected to like the frontal cortex, I think, or no, it's connected to the right side of the brain, because the way I remember, my brain is like left side of the brain is logic, and right side of the brain is feeling. But I also connect R with R, so it's like right equals romance, or Rome, like, you know, from the Colosseum time, where people think about like the Roman Empire. So that's why I always say left logic, right Rome, or Roman. And that's where I like remember of like where my feelings are located, because feeling is located on the right side of the brain and logic is located on the left side of the brain. Logic as in like understanding numbers, symbols, shapes, stuff like that. And then Rome, or like romance as in feeling, and or love, which is the emotions, and you know, all of like the understanding of color, feeling, and like connection and social ability. And then the last part, where it's like all of the beliefs, because you got like yin yang, you got like Buddha, or not Buddha, Jews, like the Jerusalem. This one is the eighth paths, which I think is kind of connected to the chakras. I can't remember. I kind of forgot what this one was. This one is like the ancient Egyptians, where it's like the female part, where this is the vagina, and then this part is like where the man comes out. Like this part is the man, and then that part is like the vagina, where we become a man as soon as we come out the womb. And then I also have like Christ up there, where it's like Jesus, where he died for us. And basically I created this only for the sole purpose of remembering of what I was trying to do in life, or basically what I was trying to do is understand life. And seeing this all over again kind of reminded me of like history, ancestral history, and where we all come from. Because one time I did this test where it's like, I think 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe 1 hour, where you like listen to frequencies, and it's like FBI or the CIA created. Yeah, it was the CIA. They created like this frequency thing, where it's like, it might scare you if you're not ready, but as someone who took a lot of psychedelics back then, I kind of knew what, you know, what frequencies are, because I kind of studied frequencies after the psychedelic trips, and it was kind of scary taking that much psychedelics. But anyways, that's besides the point. The point is like understanding, and I I don't know if y'all want to see the CIA project. It was like a 2 hour long, and you listen to like frequencies. It kind of took me back to like ancestral time, and I started understanding where we all came from, and it feels like we all came from the water, and then we like manifest, and then we started turning into like Homo sapiens. It took a very long time for that to happen, because it just doesn't happen like that. It happens like through generations, where our first ancestors were like bacteria in the water, and then they turned to like amphibians. They laid eggs, and then they became like other creature like, and then they had like a mammal manifestation, where they, instead of birthing eggs, they would birth just like regular mammals would, and then that's where like we kind of resonated, and they just like started giving more birth, and throughout the years, generations, they would just evolution, like yeah, evolutionary into like something else, and so basically that's my understanding as in right now. I kind of hope that this video would have been like that other thing where the kid, he explained like the pencil thing, like the dimension thing, where it's like this is like first D, this piece of paper is like 2D, and then like you see like this part where it's like it's 3D, and then the fourth dimension is like a whole big realm that we're in, but we can't really see it because it's too big. We're basically atoms to it, which I understand and makes sense. Because the higher the dimension, the bigger it is. The smaller the dimension, the smaller we are, and that's why when you go into like the dimensions or the quantum realm, that's like, I don't know if that's the first dimension or if that's the zero dimension, but yeah, that's all I have to say. I was hoping that this could like grow or something. Maybe another day I would talk about something else, I'm not sure. But yeah, I just wanted to get this off my mind. So y'all be safe. Peace.